Hey legends, welcome along to a new episode. And I was just thinking the other day, I'm feeling very, very restless in life. I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the year, most of us are. So I did a little bit of research in are you putting in too much effort and how to know when to stop trying in relationships, work, and life. So let's get into it with some of these tips that I've come across. So, number one is to assess your level of satisfaction. Take a step back and assess how satisfied you are with your current situation. Are you happy with the progress that you're making, or do you feel like you're spinning your wheels? If you're consistently feeling dissatisfied, it may be a sign that you're putting in far too much effort. Number two is to look for signs of progress. It's important to see progress in any pursuit, whether it's a relationship, a work project, or a personal goal. If you're consistently putting in effort without seeing any progress, it may be time to reevaluate your approach. Number three, this is one for relationships, it's to consider the other person's effort. In relationships, it's important to consider whether the other person is putting in as much effort as you are. If not, it may be a sign that things are one sided and it's time to have a conversation about expectations. Four is to set boundaries. Setting boundaries is crucial when it comes to managing your time and your energy. Be clear about what you're willing and able to do, and don't be afraid to say no when necessary. Seek feedback. It can be helpful to seek feedback from others, whether it's a colleague, a friend, or a mentor. They may be able to offer insight into whether you're putting in too much effort or if there's a more efficient way to achieve your goals. Number six is to prioritize your self-care. It's important to prioritize self-care when you're putting in a lot of effort. Make time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation, such as exercise, meditation, and spending time in nature. One of the most important ones, and a lot of us look over this here, it's to trust your instincts. Finally, trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right or you're consistently feeling drained and exhausted, it may be a sign that you need to reevaluate your approach and consider whether it's time to stop putting in so much effort. So there you go, there's some tips on what to do if you feel like you're putting in too much effort in something, whether it is a relationship, work, or life, whatever it may be. Now, the title of this video is very on your nose, how to know when to stop, time to stop trying. I think that's a little bit too much. I think it's reevaluating where you're at, how you're doing the thing, I think should be the one thing that you really do take from this video. I'm not a big believer in giving up on anything until it's like brutally in your face that it's just not working. And yeah, it can take weeks, months, years for something to really show itself and what it actually is. But as long as you're still seeing that little bit of growth moving forward, I wouldn't give up. I would keep trying. Now, a lot of people look at me and say, your YouTube channel sucks, you should quit. I've heard it a lot in the past and I'm going to hear it a lot in the future. But anytime I come in here and check my stats, not a big believer in like constantly watching subscription numbers or view time or all that sort of stuff. The one thing I do look at is I'll open the app once in a while in the phone and I'll just check that everything's in the green, and as long as it's in the green, I'm moving in the right direction. Luckily for the last 6 months or so, it has been constantly in the green as far as the YouTube channel goes. Now, I am putting content out on other platforms as well, which is really taking a big leap forward in a lot of them. So, I'm seeing the growth that I'm looking for at the moment. And it's not major growth. It's not like a sort of thing where, yes, I'm going to just quit everything I'm doing and make content for a living. I'm nowhere near that. May never get to that level. But as long as I see myself in the green and these videos and podcasts and short videos and whatever platforms they're going to on, as long as I see that they're consistently helping people, I'm happy to keep going at it. Now, the other thing is your health. This is a big goal for me in 2024, is to see a consistent good change in my physical appearance, how I feel in myself. And so far, there's no stats for that sort of thing other than looking in the mirror and seeing what you're seeing and what you're feeling in your own head. But it's all good so far. And yeah, don't give up. That's the one thing I want you to take from this here, is just keep trying. And yeah, just be aware of these tips that I've given you here. Hopefully it'll help you. And if they do, as always, let me know in the comments, whether it's wherever you're watching or listening to this episode. So that's going to do it, guys. Stay safe, and I will talk to you in the next one.